Welcome to day 5 of the 5-day Business Builder Challenge. Can you believe that we are at day 5 already? I am so impressed with the work that you are doing. Today, we are going to talk about the tech. Now, I want you to understand that you do not need to be afraid of the tech. I know that oftentimes we get told that one of the things that stops people from moving forward is the tech. So today is all about understanding the tech and exactly how to take all these pieces that we've been working on and put them into play. So we're going to jump into this training and then I'll see you back here for your tasks afterwards. We have all the foundations of a business, and now we need to put it into action, right? Websites and funnels and landing pages. Oh my. Okay, let me just tell you, I am like the anti-funnel person. Let me explain a little bit about what a funnel actually is and why I'm an anti-funnel person. A funnel, in the simplest form, is just a series of steps that we're taking people through in order to make a sale. Oftentimes, these differ from your actual website as they're just 1 or 2 pages long, and we have separate landing pages, separate softwares to build funnels because we don't want people to get distracted. Sometimes if we send people just to the home page of a website, they won't ever get to our lead magnet or free beer offer. So that's what a funnel is. It's just a series of steps that we're taking people through in order to make a sale. A landing page is part of a funnel. A landing page is simply just a page that we generally capture information from. It's generally a 1 or 2 page website. So it's not much, it just has different information than your website. It's geared towards getting people's information and getting people to give us their information rather than give a whole bunch of information about your business, okay? This whole idea of you're just one funnel away or this is what a funnel is, here's the deal, guys. We have to step people through our sales process. Absolutely. And in reality, that's all a funnel is. But what's being taught right now is you basically just pour people in the top and money comes up out the bottom. There's 2 reasons I don't like that. One, it just simply isn't true. It's not that simple. That's not the way it works. And 2, we need to stop treating our potential customers like dollars and cents. As I said in the last video, we need to build a relationship with them. So if we are like, just pour them in and money's going to pour out the bottom, not only does it not work that way, but we're not actually focusing on building a relationship with our customer, which is the key to sales. Okay. So let's take a look at what all this is and how we're going to implement exactly what you worked on in the last module. The first thing is, once you have a strategy, you will need tools to implement the strategy. Okay, we need tools and software in order to be able to reach people. Here are some of the tools that you will need. We need a way to capture people's information. So again, this is often called a landing page, but it's a place where they can go fill out their name, email, phone number, and then we get their information. So when we're talking about the exchange of, when I say, hey, can I buy you a beer, right? And we're talking about that free beer, they're going to give us their information for that free beer. So we have to have a way to capture their information first and foremost. Second, we have to have a way to deliver the free beer, right? If I say, hey, can I buy you a beer, and you never get the beer, you're not going to be super happy. So whatever our free lead magnet is, whether it be an ebook, a training, if you have a free school group, that's an awesome way to be able to deliver your free beer. Whatever that is, maybe you have a discount, maybe you have a free trial. We have to have a way to be able to deliver that. Additionally, we have to have a way to be able to follow up with our customers. It's really important to note that people need to see you between 7 and 15 times. The golden rule of thumb used to be 7 for marketing. Once people saw you 7 times, then they're ready to buy. That has actually gotten a little bit more just because of social media, and we're exposed to so much more. So we, on average, think we need to be in front of people between 7 and 15 times in order to be able for them to see us enough in order to buy from us, right? So we need a way to follow up with people. This is called email marketing. You need a separate email marketing software or tool in order to be able to do email marketing. And then, of course, you have to be able to sell. Where are we housing our offer? How are we taking people's money? So these are the tools that we will need in order to implement the strategy that we talked about before. When we talk about capturing information, it is super important that you own your customer data. This is when we talk about build a list. We're going to walk you through exactly how to build an email list. And some of our other steps in Mob Bosses, you actually get our email welcome series that it's a template where you can just go in and change it and it's all ready for you to go. But the reality is you cannot rely on social media in order to get in front of your people. That's why we need to take them from social media, capture their information, and then we own their customer data and we can reach out to them when we want to reach out to them. This is one of the most important parts of marketing, especially if you're starting with social media in any capacity, which I highly recommend you do. If we're talking about getting our information ourselves out in front of people via social media, we need to pull them off the platform and capture their information. Let me tell you a quick story about how important this is. I had a client who had a very large Instagram following. While we were in the middle of a launch, Instagram shut her account down. She didn't have an email list. She didn't have any other way to reach her audience. She didn't own their data, and that launch failed 100% because Instagram decided to shut her account down. Now, we eventually got the Instagram account back. It actually wasn't a valid shutdown, but the reality is social media platforms can shut down your account. They can change their algorithms. You can be doing really well, and then all of a sudden nobody sees your stuff. Okay, this is why it's so important to own your own customer data. The first step in all of this is capturing people's information and building a list. And you do need a tool in order to be able to do that. Second, you have to deliver your free beer. I will tell you again, consider a school group. When you sign up for school and let me know, you will get that hour-long school masterclass that shows you different ways you can monetize. You can actually make money with a free school group. So a free group is a great place to start as a lead magnet. Just say, hey, if you want to know more about gardening, join my free school group. Also, you want to send an email. This should be automated, but it takes a tool to send an email saying, hey, thanks for giving us your information. Here's your free beer. It could be a it could be an ebook that you sent. It could be a link to your free school group to make sure they get in. Whatever it is, we need to be able to deliver that. Again, this should be automated. It should happen immediately. And you need a tool in order to be able to do that. And then you have to follow up. This is really where the magic happens. I talked about before, you should have an automated welcome email series. This is a series of 3 to 5 emails that introduce yourself and your business, that as soon as someone joins your list, these emails go out automatically and give the people the opportunity to get to know you better. We can also ask them to take the next step in the relationship with us in those emails. If you have a free school group, you want to send an auto DM. That's going to introduce yourself to everybody and get them talking with you. It starts the conversation. Additionally, with follow-up, we want to interact and build the relationship. So when we talk about the different tools, additional emails that we send out, additional messages we send out, all of it needs to be done to continue to build that relationship. And then finally, we need a way for people to pay us money. So as I said before, this can be done through a school group, actually. To simplify everything, one of the easiest ways to simplify everything is going through a school group and having people pay you that way, even a free group. So as I said, if you want that other training, let me know that you got your school membership and we'll get you in that other training. You can also do this through a website or landing page. Think about this people go in and put in their credit card information all the time, right? So that allows us to be able to give them the product they're buying, but we need tools for that, right? We need a way for them to be able to give us money. And then we need to be able to deliver on the sale. This might be an automated something that is sent out to them. This might, if you're doing a course or a training, it might be a link to the course or training, even better if it's in your school group, anything like that. These are all different tools that you need to actually run your business, to actually market your business, make sales from your business. And I want to make it easy for you. In our Mob Bosses membership, we've included the Read Mobile Marketing Toolkit absolutely free. It's a place where you can build all your funnels, all your websites, all your email marketing, has a social media scheduler, a review generator, and so much more. It's a place where you can literally do everything we've talked about. You can bring all your marketing into one tool, making it to where you can easily implement this. So not only do you get all the tools that you need, you get the support from myself and my team to help you implement it. Welcome back. Okay, I want to take a moment to tell you a little bit about Mob Bosses, because I think it's going to help you. But first, let's just recap that a little bit. We basically use social media or other outreach tools to get attention. And then once we get attention, we offer our free beer. We offer something free in exchange for someone's email, which gives us the right to be able to communicate with them going forward. And then when we get their email, we need to send them what we offered them for free and be able to follow up with them. This all can be automated. That's why we use tech. We set it up, and once it is set up, it does it in the background. You don't have to worry about it. So the common types of tech that you need are landing pages, or maybe you've heard of funnels, but this is how we collect emails. Then you need email marketing software. This is what allows us to send emails. Additionally, we need a link in our bio. We need a website. And we need other components such as a social media scheduler to make it easy for us to build our business and increase our sales. With the marketing toolkit that we offer in Mob Bosses, we're including all of that absolutely free. And not only are we including that free, but we already have a lot of the pieces there for you. Plus, when you join Mob Bosses, not only do you get a 7-day free trial, so you can check it out to see if you like it, if it's for you, but we walk you through step by step exactly how to set up that tech. This is an essential part of growing your business and making sales online. And like I said in the beginning, I understand it can be intimidating. I understand it can be challenging, but I promise you, over in Mob Bosses have made it easy for you. Not only do we have the step-by-step walkthrough exactly how to do it, but you have my team there to support you. Plus, when you join Mob Bosses, not only do you get the tech and all the tools you need all in one place, you don't have to worry about paying more for all the different softwares, but you also get additional trainings. You get additional coaching times where we have Q&A calls where you can jump on and say, hey, I need to do this. I want to talk about this in my social media. What's the best way to do that? Or my offer isn't quite converting. How do we take a look at my offer and make it a little bit better? You can come and get help daily. We are there for you. Plus, we provide all of the social media content calendars, ideas, and everything you need to stay consistent on social media. I want you to be successful. And having a membership like this, plus you get surrounded with other people that are dedicated to growing their business just like you. It's a community where you belong, a community of other people that get it, that get the challenges and the dreams and all of the things that go into building a business, because they are doing it right along with you. So I encourage you to take that 7-day free trial of Mob Bosses. It won't cost you a thing. It's absolutely free to try it out. Start getting the tech set up. and then use us to help you get everything you need in place. That being said, even if you choose not to join us in Mob Bosses, you need to set up this tech. While we don't have step by step on every single platform, because you'll have to choose which platforms you're going to use if you don't want to use our toolkit, we do have a setup checklist for you, which is all the different things and different components you are going to need in the tech to actually make all of this work for your business. Okay? So, what are your tasks for today? One, I highly encourage you to give that 7-day free trial of Mob Bosses a try. Two, use that tech setup checklist if you are not going to go to Mob Bosses and start setting up the tech. Okay. And number three, if you haven't done so already, make sure you book that free one-on-one business and marketing growth coaching call that we have for you. After you've gone through these 5 days, we want to make sure that you continue to stay on track and any other resources we have for you. Thank you for joining us in these 5 days. I am so excited for you. And make sure that you post over on day 5 what was your biggest takeaway from this 5-day business growth challenge. And I hope to see you in Mob Bosses.